What is up, YouTube? Tyler Secrist here. Welcome back to the Weekly Tea. Before we get into today's video, just a quick update on everything that's going on. Just to remind you guys we've got my beach house will be done next week in South Carolina. So myself and Secrist Marketing Group will be actively working in South Carolina, hopefully come March 1. We'll flash some B-roll so you guys can kind of see that area and some progress over there. I also want to remind you guys about SMG's latest spec that we've got in Eagle Rock. The house just got framed up. I think the roofing package got delivered. Should be getting installed this week. Windows come in next week. So stay tuned for that. That's coming this spring. Today's topic of the video is going to be a monthly market update for January 2022. We're going to briefly talk about the differences between January 2021 and then this year. So stay tuned. Welcome to the Weekly Tea. Look, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and I'm cool with that. What's going on, guys? Tyler Secrist here. We're down in my home gym, Secrist Lair. Sometimes I call it the Barbell Cartel. Sipping on some pre-workout. Little tidbit on that real quick. I typically don't like to take like pre-workout supplements. I like just drinking a black cup of coffee with my pre-workout meal and coming in here and trying to get huge and swole. And this is where I rep your max. No, I'm just, all jokes aside, we're stepping on the gas in 2022, so I just need a little kick today. We thought before we train, we might as well take a little break and knock out this monthly market update for you guys. Numbers just came in. It's February 1st, 2022, so let's just hop into it. Okay, so like always, we're gonna throw up, let's just start with January 2022, where we're currently at in the market. What happened from January 1 to January 2022, we'll put right here. The average sale price, the end of last month, is $220,145. Looks like we're down about 10% from the month of December of 2021. I also want to make note, asterisk, that's about where the average sale price was for all of last year. So that's super interesting. The current inventory levels, the number of active single-family manufactured homes or condos. We have 142 homes on the market right now, which is 31% less than last month. Not the direction we want to be or I want to see. And then the average day on market for last month was 31 days. And that was up about 15%. So it looks like it's taking 31 days for a house to get put under contract right now. And then also worth noting, today's current interest rates. We posted some content last week, or maybe the week prior. Everybody kind of heard through the grapevine the Fed was gonna raise rates and things of that nature, and they did just that. So we're up to about 4% on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Not the end of the world, 4% historically is still a great rate. But again, that's not the direction that you wanna see. I'm not really sure what the whole thought process was behind that, because if anything, that's going to continue to outprice some of these smaller home buyers or the people who are kind of in that entry-level housing market. It's kind of outpricing these guys, and my heart goes out to them. So that's January 2022's numbers. We will go ahead and flash up January 2021 and January 2022 right next to each other, and we'll kind of compare, and I'll give you kind of where I see things going. Last year at this time, the average sale price was $170,000, which is crazy. The average sale price right now, $220,000. Guys, that is a $50,000 difference. The inventory of homes for sale last year, 126 properties. This year, 142 properties. So that seems to be on trend. If you look at the percentage of the decrease from January 2021 and January of 2022, that appears to be on trend. It looks like things go down, 30% or so this time of year. So I'm not really alarmed there, other than the fact that how low inventory levels are. These figures that we're currently seeing appear to be, on trend. The average day on market in January 2021 was 42 days. The average day on market this year, like I just said, is 31 days. That is slower, 15%, this year. Last year was over 50% slower. So again, it's trending, it's taking more time for things to sell this time of year, but still super interesting. And then last year, the current interest rates were about 2.75% to 3.125 to where they are at now at 4%. Big difference. Like I've been saying, previously, guys, the people who are getting in and are getting in early, they're winning. The people who are buying real estate right now are doing really well. I've got some clients who bought or built in 2018, 2019, and we're now, selling and doing something else again now because it's just been a good investment. They've made a ton of money and it's really changing their life. Obviously, our market is seeing a huge increase just in the cost of living, the cost of real estate prices and things of that nature. But interest rates are still slow or low, and I don't think things are going to slow down or crumble because of how low inventory is and how strong demand is. What I continue to tell my clients, because like I said, I've been saying the same thing for the last 3 or 4 years, and a lot of these videos are probably gonna sound repetitive because that's just where we're at in the marketplace right now. What I'm paying attention to, or when I think I'll get off the gas a little bit, will be when our average sale price drastically increases or gets closer to the national average in conjunction to seeing a huge influx of inventory. Those are the two real metrics that I'm paying very close attention to, because it's a genuine concern with a lot of my clients. They're like, hey, I don't want to buy something right now and then be over my butt next year or the year after that. I still think it's safe, because my friend who bought a place for 170 last year, I'm selling his place this year for 220, and we're getting him in another place, and he's putting 30 grand in the bank. It's a real opportunity, guys. Interest rates that are this low will probably never refi out of. I say never, but I mean, hell, who knows? Our parents who had 10, 12% interest rates on their place back in the 90s or 80s, they were probably ecstatic at that rate back then, and now they're lower. If their house isn't paid off by now, they're locking in a 2.75 or a 3 or a 4. But rates are low. I'm sure you guys have seen that metric too. $500,000 house at 3% interest is less than a payment on a $350,000 house with 5% interest. That stuff's real, man. So if you guys need a place to live, or if you're young and you want to shake and move, I'm going to continue to say it until it's not the truth. It's an interesting time to be house hunting, shaking and moving. And if you guys need to buy, sell, or build, you know who to call. I think that's gonna be it for this week's video. Like always, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Stay up to date with us, man. 2022 is gonna be an exciting year. We're obviously, with me being licensed in a new state, I'm excited to kind of grow in that territory. With my new construction business really taking off, I'm ready to get more, homes in the ground, and I'm ready to show you guys, as much of that as possible as we build a brand and we build my business. And we're really, we're working really hard, and we're really passionate about what we do, and we're really excited. So again, like, share, comment, subscribe. These agents, man, they've got no. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you next week.